Hey, y'all, guess what? So we're here in St. Louis at the Oh, wait. How am I supposed to say it?
Missouri.
In Missouri. Is it Missouri? I said Missouri. They corrected me. They was like, we can tell you're not from here. I'm from Texas. So I said Missouri. They said, no, it's Missouri. So we are here in Missouri. And just finished up the briefing. We're getting ready to start the training portion. So I wanted to give you guys just a little sneak peek on what we got going on here. Everybody say hey. Hey. We're getting ready to take things to a whole nother level. I'm excited to be sharing a little bit here. Here, husband. Oh, wait. We put it right here so y'all can see. Well, no. Just hold it. Yeah. Good. I'll turn it around. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Is it facing? You ain't gotta be that close.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, my husband asked me to share a little bit with you all in regards to your mindset, your belief, activating your faith and just doing what's required from the inside in order so that you can go out and build a business. Because we don't use people to build a business. We use the business to build the people.
That's right.
You got that? Because a lot of times, like, oh, you using me to do this. No. We're going to take the business and the tools and the resources that we have, the knowledge and the experience, and pour into everybody. So raise your hand if this is your first time ever doing something like this. Wow, look at the room, Look at the room. Congratulations, yes. That's a great thing. Now, raise your hand if this is your first, if you've done this before, this type of business before, and it didn't work. Raise your hand.
Me.
Okay. How many of you all work a full-time job? Raise your hand. Okay. Do you have any children?
Chilling.
Any family you got to take care of besides yourself? All right.
That's a whole lot.
That's a whole lot, right? Right. How many? Do you get stressed out sometimes? Do you ever get a call and get sick? Yeah, I was sick for like a whole month. Does life ever just happen to you? And you're like, man, why me this time again? Do you ever feel like sometimes every time you take 10 steps forward, you get knocked 20 steps back? You ever had that happen to you before? Well, guess what? You are in a room with like-minded people and family. Because there's nothing that we haven't experienced that I'm sure you all have not experienced either. Okay? My journey in network marketing started in 2005. I was a brand manager working my dream job. How many of you guys ever did you have a dream job? Did you get a chance to do your dream job? How many of y'all got to the dream job and then it turned into a nightmare? You like, wait a minute, this was not how I had planned it. Well, that's what happened to me. So I started working in retail, and then I worked my way up through management, and my dream was to be a buyer. Basically, they was going to pay me to shop and put the stuff in the store. So I got excited about that. And so when I was in high school, I started working part-time as a sales rep in a retail store, and I worked my way up through management. When I graduated from Sam Houston with my marketing degree, a year later, I landed my dream job. There were over 3,000 people that applied for that job. I was one of 9 people selected, the only African-American and the only one from Texas. So I was fired up. Not too bad for a small town country girl from Hearn, Texas. I know y'all don't know where that is. But it's a beautiful place and it creates some amazing people. There were 72 people in my senior class. And I wasn't in the top 10%. Right. Small country town. But I had big dreams. And I had a big work ethic, drive, determination, all of that good stuff. And so I did the work. And a year after graduating from college with my marketing degree, I landed that dream job. So I relocated to Columbus, Ohio, and experienced snow for the first time. and I was ready to move back home. And this is what happened. Funny story. It snowed, right? And so I'm at home on my couch, drinking my cocoa, watching Rachel Ray on the Food Network. And my boss calls and was like, hey, where are you? I was like, I'm at home. She was like, why? I was like, it's snowing. And she laughed so hard at me. She was like, oh, sweetheart, it does that a lot here. I was like, but I can't leave the house. It's snowing. She was like, no, they clear the world. Because see, in Texas, especially where I'm from, if it's just ice, frost bite, it's not even snow yet. It just might get frosty maybe on the grass. Everything shut down. They closed the schools, like everything shut down. So I'm thinking I had a free day. No. So then I was like, okay, I got to do something different. But so I worked that dream job, and it was literally, it was really good when I first started. But I was putting in about 60, 70 hours a week. How many of you guys have worked that much at your job before? Okay. But I was on salary for 40 hours a week.
Come on, salary.
How many of y'all know what I'm talking about?
Come on, salary.
So I was like, okay, all right.
Salary.
I'm managing now
Amen.
this, a book of business that does over $1.4 billion a year in sales. But my salary was $36,000. I said, wait a minute now. I'm doing the math. Now, I got, if it wasn't for the D- I got in history, I wouldn't have graduated college. But I know how to add enough to know 36,000 and 1.4 billion, that's a little bit off, right? And I'm like, okay, for the amount of time that I'm putting in, I should be making a lot more. Why am I living paycheck to paycheck? Why am I struggling?
Wow.
But so how many of y'all also know that when you're purposed to do greater things, God will get your attention however he needs to? Yes. So this is how he got my attention. I was in Ohio and I got a phone call from my mom. And she said, Daddy is missing. Talking about my grandfather. And now he had just got him a girlfriend. So I thought he was out coating. That's country for courting. Or dating. Okay. And so they couldn't find him. He left church. His house is a block away from the church, and he never made it home. So obviously, if a family member is missing, my grandfather especially, I'm living in Ohio, what I'm going to do? I'm going to book a flight and go home, right?
Right.
Well, guess what?
What's that?
I went to book the flight, and my account it was red, and it had the little dash. How many of you guys know what I'm talking about? You ever
Nope,
had
don't know what you're talking about.
dash with
Nope.
the red number?
Never been there.
Oh, I'm the only one that had it.
Yeah. Yeah. We all been rich our whole life. We've been rich our whole life.
Family. Okay then. I didn't have the $200 to pay for the flight.
What you say?
That's what I said.
My
I
God.
didn't have it. And I said, you know what? And that's when it began to dawn on me. Wait a minute. I'm pulling 60, 70 hours a week. And I don't have $200 when it matters the most.
My God.
And it's not until life happens where you need something when it matters the most that you realize what really matters.
The most. Oh,
The
my.
most. And so the company actually had to pay for me to go home because I didn't have the money. So they paid for me to go home. And unfortunately, my grandfather was deceased. He was kidnapped and murdered. Yes. And so his case is still not solved, but small country town. I got a feeling who did it. But so I got there just in time to catch my mother while she was falling when the chief of police was telling her that they found his remains. Our family had never experienced anything like that before. And it was very devastating to me. And then that's when things began to really shift as far as priorities. It kind of takes something like that sometimes to really shake you up and get your mind to expand and realize, I've got to do something different right now. Because you say that every day. Opportunities show up all the time, but then you don't do anything. Most of the time, people are conditioned to wait for things to get as worse as possible before they make the change. No, let's be proactive. Let's do something now while it's okay or while it's good so that it can be greater later.
That's right.
And so when I got introduced to the industry of network marketing, it opened me up to a whole nother world of people who thought like me.
Right.
Who felt that mediocrity just wasn't going to cut it. Okay, I understand there's a minimum wage, but I have a maximum mindset. So minimum isn't going to work for me. Yes, I understand this was my dream job, but I'm living a nightmare working it.
My God.
So I had to do something different. I realized that, no, the reason why my boss and I kept bumping heads is because I'm supposed to be a boss.
That's right.
And that's when things really began to turn for me, and I took this industry seriously. Now, when I joined my first company, I made $1,200 in 2 months and nothing else after that. So financially, it wasn't a big success. But mentally, it was major. It was the game changer for me because I began to read different books. I began to have different conversations and surround myself with different people who thought big and wanted more, who felt that $40,000 a month was a good living versus $40,000 a year. People that stretched my belief and made it feel like, you know what, it's okay. Because, you know, you have people messing up scripture all the time, talking about money is the root of all evil. Go read the book. It says the love of money is the root of all evil.
My God, my God, my God.
It's so silly. It's a poor master, but an excellent servant.
That's right.
I'll tell the money what to do for me.
Amen.
And I had to surround myself with people who thought the same way. And so I did that. And while I was also building a network marketing business part-time, I started traveling and speaking motivationally to high school and college students. Because I wanted to tell them the truth. Listen, when you graduate, especially if you get student loans, you're going to have 5 figures worth of debt. You're not going to be a millionaire your first job. They're not telling y'all the truth. You better listen. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have something you want to achieve in life, go do it. Go be it. Go get it. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. You don't have to just go to school, get a job in order to have success. That worked for my grandparents, but that doesn't work for me. Times have changed. Companies have changed. Things have changed. So now guess what? You got to change with the times too, or you will get left behind. And so I was doing that, and the school system was my bread and butter. But I live in Houston, and this was around 2008, where they were actually laying off a bunch of teachers. So they didn't have the money to pay for me to come and speak anymore. So I lost all my contracts. I'm living off of payday loans. Now I'm self-employed. How I'm living off payday loans? When you broke, you get real creative. You get real creative now. And so I've repented from such.
Come on, repent. Come on.
I was using one to pay off the other. I was like,
Come on.
okay.
Come on, rotation.
This one due on the 17th. Boom. All right. So from this over here, put that over here, carry the one.
That's money management. Yeah.
Money management.
That's
Money
right,
management.
baby. That's right.
Money management. I was making it work.
Right.
Making it work.
It worked.
So it worked for the time. Then they caught up with me. Then they cut me off. But anyway.
Sequester. It's a sequester.
So I started living, I had the payday loans. I had a little bit in my savings account. I had credit cards. And that's what I was using to pay my bills. Then I got to the point where I had none of it.
My God.
I had bread in my pantry and water in my fridge. I was fasting on purpose. By default, I said, well, let me get my Bible. I ain't got nothing else to do. And all I wanted, I can remember like it was yesterday. All I wanted was some turkey, some lettuce, tomato. You know, I don't have to have the cheese. I ain't got to be greedy. But if I could get the cheese, that'd be great, and some mustard. And Lay's potato chips. No, I was like the whole bag.
Oh, my God.
But that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
That's it.
And I remember I getting a knock on the door, and it was a policeman. Now by this time, I'm trying to recalculate everything I've done in my life. I'm like, wait, I didn't know. I put that back. I didn't walk out the store with that. No, I paid them back. Wait a minute. Now, I yielded at the light. I didn't stop all the way. And I'm thinking of everything that I could have ever possibly done in my life to have a policeman knocking on my door. And so I opened it, I cracked it open, and he just saw my eye. And I was like, yes, sir. And he was like, are you Porshea Mitchell? I was married this time. I was like, yes. He was like, here you go. He handed me some papers, an envelope. I opened up the envelope. It was an eviction notice.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, my rent was due on the 3rd. This was the 15th. So I kind of knew they was going to send me something. But I didn't expect them to send it with a policeman. I'm like, why you got to be so aggressive? You could have just called. Like, you didn't take all that. But it woke me up. I was like, okay. Then I go check the mail that day. And I opened it up. And
Then I
it's a
showed
repo
up.
notice
Change the
for my
life.
car. So I was like, wait a minute, it messed up my plan because I'm like, if I get evicted, I can live in my car.
My God.
But now y'all sending me a notice for my car. Where I'm gonna stay? Worries herself to death about me. Lord have mercy. I didn't want her worried or bothered, so I called one of my friends, and she had gave me the money to pay my rent and everything. But I was so stressed out. Like, I would consider that rock bottom. What y'all think? Yeah. Rock bottom. Yeah, I'm literally on my floor in the living room with my Bible and my bread and my water, dreaming about a sandwich. Fasting on purpose, just praying. And in the midst of my prayer, I get a knock on the door. I'm like, okay, this what you're doing? Like, you're supposed to help me. This is worse. And so I called the folks who had my car, the title and all, who I owed the money to, and she kept extending me grace. She kept extending me favor.
Won't he do it?
He will always do it. I didn't pay my car note for 9 months.
Wow.
They never repoed it.
He was gonna do it.
He was.
Yeah.
He was helping me. And so I was on Facebook, and this is before Facebook, this is like right when Facebook started. I think they had just got Messenger. And I get a little message on Facebook. Boop, boop. You there? A guy named Jarrod Wilkins.
Hey.
And I said, yeah, man, what's up, bro? And he was like, nothing, just want to connect. We ain't never met in person. We had met over the phone a couple of years prior. Found out we were in the same company before, same industry, same team, didn't even know each other. And so he was like, yeah, let's connect. I said, okay, cool, what you want to talk about? Like this time, I ain't got time to be cute. I'm not trying to date, I'm broke. Right, so unless we're making some money together, I really don't have time. And so he was like, no, let's just connect, nothing, just coffee and conversation. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, I could do that. So we met up, and it actually was a presentation for the company that he was joining. And I got started. We worked together. I didn't have the money to join, obviously, so I had to borrow that. But we worked together for almost a year before we started dating. I was his top producer, biggest producer on the team. I earned him a couple of weeks too. He don't like to tell y'all that, but I did. And, and so about a year after working together, we started dating. And then 3 years after that, we got engaged. And so this March the 1st will be 5 years that we've been married. So he's a great recruiter. He knows how to spot talent.
Yeah.
I tell him that. But, this industry has completely changed my entire life from the inside out. Because I became who it was that I wanted to attract, I began to attract them. Professionally in my organization and personally in my life. And so now we've been able to travel the world and do this. But throughout this entire process, over the last 14 years, there's been a lot of ups and there's been a lot of downs. There's been moments of excitement and moments of devastation. There's been so much of it along the way. There's been times where we've been excited to be together, and there's been times where we couldn't stand each other, didn't want to be in the same room.
What?
That happens in
Anybody who's
marriage.
been married more than 5 years? Hey, can I get a witness?
30 years.
30 years, baby. Look at her face. Look at her face.
Preach! Hey! Shabbat! Oh, sorry. Let's get back professional. Amen.
So, no matter what was going on for us in the business, life never stopped. Life kept happening. Family members kept passing away. Things, illnesses kept showing up. Things just kept happening. I remember one season I had like 4 or 5 family members pass away all like within a couple of months. It was just like back to back to back to back to back. And I was like, wait a minute. And I'm trying to go for my goal. And every time I get close to my goal, somebody died. And I'm like, Lord, what is going on?
What's happening?
It's called a test.
Shabbat.
You see, the teacher's always quiet when it's time to take a test.
My God.
The teachers do all the talking in the beginning. They give you the notes, they give you the pop quizzes, they give you all that stuff, but when it's test time, they're sitting at their desk quiet. That's how God is. When it's test time, he's quiet.
Wow.
So guess what we got to do? We got to trust our training.
Woo! Glory to God.
We got to trust our training. We got to trust our experience to know that if I've done it before, I can do it again. It doesn't matter if you've been in this industry before or if this is your first time. I want you to understand something. Everything that you've been through counts. Nothing you've been through is wasted. Your past experience, although they're different, they will apply here. Some of you are going to step into your harvest season because of the seeds you sown in your past.
Come on now,
That's
say
right.
that.
That's
You're
right.
wondering why I put all this money invested into this business, hundreds of thousands of dollars to get this off the ground, and it did nothing. Do you come over here, you shoot straight to the top, and people are like, how did it happen? It happened so fast. It happened overnight. Sweetheart, this is chapter 2019. You missed chapter 2014 and chapter 2005 where the seeds are sown. So you will reap what you sow. You just don't always reap it where or how you sowed it.
Come on now, say that.
You're going to reap everything that you sow.
Come on, say
But you
that.
don't always reap it where or how you sowed it.
That's right.
So don't think that the work that you've done in the past is a waste. Because when it comes over here and it's effortless for you, just receive it.
Receive.
Just
Receive.
know, you know what? I deserve this blessing.
That's right.
My husband and I, we came in this company and we hit to the top very fast. Blood flows minds. They're like, how did it happen? I can't give you an account for the last 14 years, but what I can tell you is we've been consistent.
That's
Our
right.
mindset has been right. Our faith has been on point. Our belief has been high. You're going to have to believe your way through so much along this journey. You're going to be able to get introduced to your greater self just by being connected to the people in this room.
Right.
How to do the business? That's simple. You make a list. You call the people. You invite them to your home and you show the plan. You don't even have to get up in front of the room and talk. You just press play and get paid. We got a video presentation you can just press play on.
Wow.
So we cut the learning curve just like that. So there are no excuses. The biggest obstacle you're going to have to overcome is your mindset. Your mindset about this industry, because the barrier to entry is very low. And so because you're not investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to build this business, you may not value it as much as someone of a business that you do have to do that with.
Right.
But it's just as valuable. Network marketing will pay you big for little. It will pay you big. It will change your life. We got the work hours of a substitute teacher, but we're in a bigger tax bracket than a brain surgeon. Did you catch that? This industry, this company will put you in a tax bracket bigger than a brain surgeon. But you got the work hours of a substitute teacher.
Come on now.
Work when you want, show up when you want. That's called leverage. Some people out there working themselves sick,
Wow.
working themselves into depression, working themselves into diabetes, working themselves into high blood pressure, just working themselves into sickness because they don't know any different. We have a better way,
Yeah, we do.
and it works. Is the best way. After being in this industry for 14 years, we've been our last 2 companies. Over the last 10 years, we were 2 different companies. There's nothing better than what we've experienced here. We know what it's like to win. We know what it's like to fail. And we know what to look for when it comes to companies. And now is the time. This is it. And I truly believe that you are the people to make that happen.
Yes.
I really, really do. You just got to believe you are. this, and I'm sharing this all because what this got to do with losing weight? Everything. Because if you don't release the emotional weight, and the mental weight, and the psychological weight, you'll never, it don't matter how much pounds you lose, you'll never get to the next level if you don't let go of all that other stuff first.
That's right. Say that.
So like I said, we don't use people to build a business, we use the business to build people. And the people will then go and build, but we got to do you first.
Right.
The biggest company you will ever build is you incorporated. You incorporated. You have to be intentional about taking care of you. You take care of everybody else, you got to take care of you.
That's right.
It's okay to do you.
That's right.
It's okay to do you and be excited about it.
That's right. Yes.
Very true.
Listen, I know for a fact that this is
Taking
it.
notes.
When my husband first found out about this company, he was turning it down. He was trying to ignore it. He was blowing the guy off. He wasn't interested.
Zero interest.
But I overheard the conversation, and I'm like, wait a minute now. You said we got to be open. We need to go meet these people and find out who they are and what they're about. $500 million in sales a year consistently since 2014 compared to what we have been experiencing with these other companies. Oh, no. We're going to go see what's going on over there. So we booked the flight. We went to Florida. We spent 2 days at the corporate office. We met with the owners, Mr. Mark Pentecost. We met with the chief sales officer, Mike and Tiffany Patillo. We met with Cammie Pentecost, the whole family, the entire corporate staff. We kicked the tires. We looked under the hood. We asked all of the hard questions. I know we got on their nerves, but we didn't care. We needed to make sure that when we said yes, because we know the weight of our yes, we needed to make sure that we were saying yes to the right thing with the right people. For us, corporate competency was most important because we're going to do what we do. Right. We don't want to drive the miles and spend time away from family and make the sacrifice for them to drop the ball, which had been our past experiences.
Yeah.
You don't know hurt until you build a multiple 5-figure weekly income and it dropped to hundreds because the corporate team couldn't deliver on their word.
Right.
To finally get there and have it snatched away from you, have it completely crumble, not because of what you did wrong, but because of what somebody else did. To get back up and go and build again,
Jesus.
that takes a lot out of you. So if we were going to run again and do this again, it had to be right. And I'm so excited that this company is what it is. It's been like a hidden gem. They haven't catered to our culture. They haven't catered to our demographic. They haven't catered to our market. They just focused on their own and done phenomenal. So guess what? It's wide open for us.
That's right.
It's wide open.
Wide open.
Completely open. You may have heard of It Works. You may have heard of the rap and the women, but you don't know it works like we know it works.
Oh, yeah.
Mark, the owner, always says, this ain't your granddaddy's It Works. You know, he talks about the old commercial, Cadillac commercial, where Cadillac created a new body style, and they're like, this ain't your granddaddy's Cadillac. This ain't your granddaddy's It Works. It's a whole new face and an entirely new company, whereas over the last 18 years, what they've done, they have a vision to do that in 3. To double that in 3, to go beyond $1 billion over the next 3 years. Now, before we step foot in It Works, my husband and I had a vision to build an organization that generated over $100 million within the next 3 years. So when we got to the corporate office and they shared their vision, we knew what ours was. I said, well, we just slide right on in. We'll just go ahead and take a little 100 of that. We'll take this chunk. Y'all focus on the rest.
Right.
We got it. So it aligned perfectly. But how many of you all know that the moment you step out to be intentional about something and you're in alignment, stuff just falls into place?
Say that. Say that.
People just begin to show up.
Say that.
It just happens. My husband and I, we didn't know who was coming with us. And guess what? We didn't care.
That's right.
We didn't base our decision on what we thought somebody else was going to decide.
Say that.
You can't base your decision on what you think somebody else is going to decide.
That's right.
Because guess what? What God has called you to do, that's for you, boo. Your blessing is custom tailored for you. What's for me don't fit you. And vice versa. So you got to be willing to walk that thing out. And what we have experienced since we've been here with this company has been nothing short of incredible. The culture has been amazing. The corporate team has been on point to deliver on everything that we've asked them to. And the environment is right for us to come in, be who we are, do what we do with the spirit of excellence upon which we do it, and literally take things to a whole nother level. I hope today you're going to get a lot, especially as you hear from my husband and everyone else as well. But today, I want you to walk out of here believing that you actually can do this. Finally believing that you don't need anybody else, you are the one. Because before you recruit one person to put into the system, you got to recruit you first. If you're not sold out on your dream, if you're not sold out on your why, if you're not sold out on your reason for building and willingness to build, then you're not going to be able to convince anybody else.
That's right.
People follow certainty. They follow authenticity. They follow people who are committed and who are focused and who really want to win big. And if that's the mindset that you have by being connected and plugged into the leaders in this market who are connected to us as well, you're going to have that and so much more. I believe that every single one of you in this room here today has what it takes to become an ambassador diamond in It Works Global.
Yeah.
I really do believe that. You just got to believe it for yourself. I can't believe for you. You can borrow our belief. Mm-hmm. You can borrow it. We got plenty to go around. But you got to show up every day and do the work. You got to be willing to make those sacrifices. And if that's what you're willing to do, then everything that my husband is going to come up here and share with you all, you'll be able to execute it. But we have to break the ground up first. So when he plants the seeds and we leave out of here, you can get that harvest that you're looking for. Amen. How many of you guys excited to be here on today?
All right.
Excited to be here on today? Awesome, baby. I'll bring you up.
Coach.
Well, guess what? I have the pleasure of bringing the gentleman up to in front of them who I haven't had the chance to see train. I ain't had a chance to see him present. I ain't had a chance to see this man do nothing. But I know he is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
He calls himself a shark. All right. Now, when you think about a shark, sharks swim in the ocean. They live in the ocean, so they're accustomed to big environments. They're accustomed to big volume. They're accustomed to depth and substance.
Sharks don't sleep.
But they don't sleep. Sharks don't sleep.
Shark.
And when a shark is hungry, a shark gonna find what it needs to find so it can eat. You understand? So while he's nice, he's a pastor, he loves on the people, don't get it twisted. This man right here, his wife is powerful, his son is building a business.
Yeah.
They are not holding back whatsoever. They've come into this company, they've broken records, they've created a momentum that so many people wish they could have in this industry. A documented millionaire before he set foot in It Works.
All right.
Built organizations all over the world, have tons of people in his teams that have earned multiple six figures before he set foot in It Works. He did that in just a few states in the U.S. But now this shark has been able to position himself in the ocean to where now we are operative in every state. We are expanding internationally, so there are really no borders and no boundaries for him and his team. So I'm excited to learn from him and to hear from him. And I know you all are as well. Do me a huge favor, though. Do me a huge favor. Because sharks are powerful. I need y'all to stand on your feet and begin to clap right now. Hey.
All right, and let's get back up for Porshea. All right.
Thank y'all so much.
Incredible. You know, I always say, say it first, lady. Jamie preaching. You ain't hear preaching till you hear her husband. But they preach the truth, nothing but the truth, and I'm so excited to be a part of their team. Because really, we were looking for the next thing to do in our lives. The next way to help people. And remember, success is all about what? Helping people.
That's right.
Help enough people get what they want. And you can have what?
Anything you want.
You want. And put the emphasis on what? Anything.
That's right.
Help enough people. You know, everyone that's made $1 million in the industry helped a few people make 6 figures. Every 6-figure earner helped a lot of people make $10,000. And every $10,000 a month earner helped a lot of people make $1,000 a month.
That's
A lot of
true.
$1,000 a month people help a lot of people make an extra $100, $200 a month. So the key is, it's all about what? Being really good at helping people. Today I want to talk to you about the few things you must master if you wish to succeed. Write that down. The few things I must master if I wish to succeed in this industry. This industry is different. See, most people are familiar with what? Trading hours for what? For dollars. Right? Now, there's 3 lanes. 3 lanes. And you may know a few of them well, but there are 3 lanes. There's the land of not enough. Anybody ever been there? Where you really didn't have enough to make, things work. I've been there. I came out of I lived 3 years in an 800 square foot apartment in the hood. I came from the hood to the good. See? And we lived there, and we didn't have enough. And so that's a place to be. We didn't have enough peanut butter to make, peanut butter jelly sandwich. We didn't have enough, went to the ice box, you had a bowl of cereal, we didn't have enough milk. We always find ourselves with not having enough of something. Anybody ever been there? And many people live there, and that's fine, because life is choice driven. You are where you are today based on the choices you made yesterday. That's the bad news. The good news is you can be wherever you want to be tomorrow based on new decisions today. And many of you made a good decision to get started. Give yourselves a hand. Your life is changing. Second land is the land of what we call just enough. That's a bad place. It's a good place because it's better than the other place, right? Just enough is better than, how many believe just enough is better than not enough? Okay. But here's where many people get trapped. They get cooked in the pot because they get this place where it's just enough. It's comfortable. They learn how to manage the little. They say, you know what? I ain't got a lot, but I can handle this. I ain't got a good car, but I got a hoopty. Anybody look?
Yes, I had a hoopty.
You ever had a hoopty?
I did. I sure did.
And so you get comfortable. You say, man, nothing's getting turned off, but you have just enough. You see? And so that's a good place, but that's a bad place if you stay there because you can live the rest of your life, as many do, in the land of just enough. Because you know what? And so you say, hey, come join this team. God often say, I'm good. I'm good. And so I say, what is it? Describe good. What is it? Is it good when, see, here are people that get stuck. You say you're good, but is it good to tell your kids just before you ready to go in the store? How many of you, hey, listen, I'm ready to go in the store.
Don't you touch nothing. Yes for nothing.
Don't you say nothing, don't you touch nothing.
Nothing.
But you're good.
Every mama out there.
You're good. See, and see, when you're good like that, you don't have extra. You can't be a good Samaritan. You can't have nobody but your foe and no more. And so what happened is, you find yourself you know, you be mad at your kids bringing their friends to the house. Yeah.
Because you got to feed them.
You can't feed them. I don't want to do that.
Nope. You got me too.
So we got, but there's another land called the land of what?
More than enough. Come on, that's where I live.
How many of y'all want to live there?
Yes, sir.
That's why you got too much. You got too much. You know, you making money while you sleep. I mean, it's just too much. I mean, you got more than enough money for your bills. You can pay your bills, and somebody call you, they down, they luck. Your children call you. You know, you give them money.
Yep.
See, my kids, they're all grown. I got a 35-year-old. I've been married 36 years. I know I look like 36.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do look 36. Yes, you do, sir.
I know. But I got a 36-year-old, a 35-year-old, a 34-year-old, and a 31-year-old. And I have one of them. One of them is a double diamond.
Yeah. Shark.
Yeah, my wife is a diamond.
Go ahead. First lady. Yes.
My other two kids, they call me all the time for money. And you know, and Papa, I don't mind giving them money. But they know. They don't have to call me that much. Because my money comes with a lecture. I got a sermon. I got a message.
Right.
First, like, what you do with your money?
Right.
How you need help with your rent this month? What about next month? See, I got all that. They say, I ain't calling that. I ain't calling that. But 3 lanes. Now, today you chose to go to the next lane. But if you chose to start a home-based business, but this business is different than hours for dollars. This business here, you got to learn some things and master some things. And if you master these few things I'm going to share with you, you will be rich. Fair enough?
Fair enough. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're
You
ready.
always tell me, say, I don't like sales. I say, well, you got to fix that. You got to fix that. How many of you don't like sales? I love sales.
I love sales.
But see, if you don't like sales, then that's going to stop you. I don't want to talk to my friend. I don't want to, sell nothing. Well, listen, if you're not selling, you buying.
That's true. That's true.
Is that fair enough? So if you don't master selling, you're going
Did
to
y'all
master
catch
buying.
that? If you're not selling,
And
then
then
you're
if you master
buying.
buying.
You're buying your excuses on
But
why you
you'll
don't like
always
selling.
be less than. You'll never be ahead if you just consume. See? But you want to be the person that sells people what they're consuming.
There it is.
Got it? People are consuming health. See, the baby boomers, people like me, we all want to lose weight. We're consuming these products. So you want to be the one that does what? It's called supply and demand.
Amen.
So you want to master, so here's it. So these are the first 2 things. I'm going to give you 3 things, then I'm going to give you 2 things. But the first 2 things I'm going to give you right now. And I'm going to write this down. You must master the art of the sale.
Master the art of the sale.
And they're going to show you today. But the art, if you can master getting somebody to say yes to your products, yes to your goods, your services, yes, I'll try. I'll give it if you can get people to say yes, and listen, you have to say, here's how it works. It's odds. It's odds. If you talk to enough people, you'll get a yes. Here's the thing I want you to know right now. You will get a no.
No.
Yeah. And I'll tell you something else. Your family gonna tell you no.
They're gonna be the first ones to say no.
I guarantee you.
Guarantee.
Your family gonna tell you no. So get ready for it. And when they tell you no, remember, you're practicing on your family.
That's right.
Right.
See?
That's
You
good,
wanna
Coach.
practice on your family.
Practice.
You get the meekest one, the toughest one. Because you're learning how to deal with it. When they tell you no, then you can expect that no. And once you brace yourself for a no, then you can be okay.
That's right.
Okay?
That's true.
My family, when I told them I would be the first millionaire in our family, they said, shut up, boy, shut up somewhere. I'm the baby of the family, four girls, no brothers at that. So I'm the baby. They said, sit down somewhere, you know what you do.
Wow.
After I went through all these other programs, watch this now, just to help somebody. I went through more than, listen, I ain't telling you to do this. I went through over 100 different opportunities in 28 years.
Wow. Oh, wow. Ooh-wee.
I was going to school. I was learning. See, now you say 100. Yeah, I did gas additives, prepaid calling cards. I mean, whatever like that. Cause you know why I did that? Cause I didn't like nobody telling me what time to go to work.
That's right.
What time to get off, see my kids.
You need freedom.
When I can use the restroom, how long I can use the restroom? You know how it is. Y'all want to go to the restroom, don't
Knocking on the stall.
You're on the clock. Right? So I didn't like that. So I kept trying this, trying that. And they would say to me, hey, listen, what you doing now? Anybody ever heard that? Mm-hmm. What you doing now? Mm-hmm. Nah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought that last deal was the one that was going to work. But I kept going back to them every time. Why? Because I was getting better at the art of the sale. Mm-hmm. How to make somebody who was going to say no say yes? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Write this down. Confidence comes through product knowledge. See, what you lack is confidence. Today, all that you lack right now is confidence. You don't want anybody to ask you no question about the flat fight. What's that? What is that? You don't want to ask you no question about the rap. What's in it? You don't want to ask. So when you get product knowledge, your confidence will rise.
That's true.
Okay? And then you'll be able to talk intelligently, even though while you're talking intelligently, while you're learning to talk intelligently, I want you to get good at saying, I don't know. Say that with me.
I don't know.
Say that with me. Good question.
Good question.
And then say,
Good question.
Somebody,
I don't
this
know.
Great question.
But I know somebody who does know.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, that's good, Coach.
Because you're learning, right? Right. How about if I ask you, hey, well, how good you doing with this? How many of y'all fear that question? Get started. How well are you doing? I'm going to wait and see how you do. You know? Well, say this, I'm not doing as good as I want to do. I'm not doing as good as I'm going to do. But I'm working with a couple 6-figure, 7-figure earners in the industry that's teaching me everything about it.
That's good.
Got it? And you want to use their stories and get out the way because you ain't made no money yet. So you want to connect them. Right? It's the art of the sale. So the art of what? Selling your goods. So I say to you, if you can just get good over a year and possibly get about 10 people to say yes, maybe 20 people to say yes, can you do that? Yes. Then you'll be a top performer in this industry. So first of all, you master the art of the sale. Secondly, it's the art of finding good people. Locating good people. I wish I could create some glasses you could put on. And these glasses would just, a person would just light up green when they're the right person.
Right.
You can know that by looking at them.
Man, that would be a good product.
You can see ambition. You can see character. You can see hunger. You say, oh man. But you don't have the glasses yet. Right. So you must talk to Lottie,
Dottie, and everybody.
So I said you got to talk to Paul, and all of
y'all.
I said talk to Ted, Ned, Jed,
Sid, and they cousins.
everybody. But here's your attitude when you try to find good people. You don't find good people if you want to master the art of finding good people.
I'm going to get the location.
See, you just want to get good at doing what? Pressing play. Getting them in front of a video.
That's right.
Letting them see, because this deal, you don't know who's going to be the person, right? So you can never say the right thing to the wrong person.
That's true.
And you can never say the wrong thing, but to
the right person.
So if they're the wrong person, you say all the right things. And they won't joke. But if you find, see, and I'm telling you something about life. Life, if you can catch a person and see a blind squirrel can find an acorn every now and then.
Wow.
So if you can get there and just keep on swinging the bat.
Oh, that's wisdom right there.
Somebody that can't even swing good, if they swing enough times, they'll hit a home run. I mean, you just got to do it often enough. And so you got to keep on showing the opportunity. Because life will put people in places to make them consider something that earlier they would not have.
That's right.
That makes sense?
Oh, yeah.
When Miss Porshea told you her story, see, life was happening. How many of y'all believe that? Life was happening. Now, if you talk to her probably 5 years ago on her dream job, she probably would say no. But when they call it right at the right time, I'm telling you right now, life is happening to a lot of people, a lot of your friends. Life is
Take a
happening.
screenshot.
And when you catch them in the right place, show them the video at the right time, they'll be the right person. Got it? So you can't choose that. So you gotta show everybody. Since you can't choose it, what you gotta do? Say with me, since I don't know. I gotta show everybody. See, and you'll find good people. See, when they found me, I was in an 800 square foot apartment. See, life had worked on me. I was the right person. And I said yes back then. And I told my family, I'll be the first millionaire. They said, sit down somewhere. Shut up. Now, they say, ooh, you did it. Oh, we knew you. Boy, you always. You just made like that. No. What happened? I got hungry. I wanted something more. I was tired. Sick and tired of being broke. I said to myself, self, I said, who? Self, you finna stop this. Self, you finna do something different. Self, you finna start a business and you're gonna be good.
That's right.
Now, how do you get good? You get good through mentors. You get good through trainers. You get good through plugging in to Jarrod and his wife. You get good to finding yourself a leader.
That's right.
Somebody you can believe in, somebody that's done it before, and do it again. If you check these leaders here, you check Jarrod, you'll see that he's done it again and again and again. I have no reason to believe he ain't gonna do it. What?
Again. That's right.
See? So I want to be part of that 100 million. I take my little piece of it. I take down 100,000.
That's it.
Right. Nah.
See, so I'm learning from them. And because I'm on this team, I did just last week, I came through and recruited somebody out of the Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, listen, ain't nothing for y'all. See, but for me, I ain't never really built international.
Woohoo. That's good.
Big guy.
That's good, sir.
So I'm saying, what am I doing? I'm talking to everybody. But here's my attitude. Just
Listen.
gonna get to know.
International money.
Your attitude must be, tell me yes.
You have an
or tell me
opportunity
no, but
to
tell
build
me
internationally. You go all out. Big.
Say that with me. Tell me yes.
Yes.
No.
Tell me
Tell me
no.
quick.
Tell me quick.
I gotta go.
Because I got to
Do
go.
something else. When you're finding good people, say this to them. Say, listen, before you tell me no. See,
Take it away.
that power from me.
Yeah, that's good.
Say, listen, Auntie, I know you're going to tell me no. You always do. But before you tell me no,
Oh, that's good.
I need you to come to that barbecue shack down there. I'm buying you lunch. You're going to look at my opportunity, open mind, and then tell me no. Fair enough?
That's good. They should get some barbecue.
How many of y'all can do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, tell me, listen, Auntie, I get paid for showing the opportunity.
That's right.
So even if you don't want to do it, if you do it, I can call my trainer, and he'll give me credit because I did my presentation.
Oh, that's good. I hope y'all are catching this.
When you help me, if you're my auntie, boy, I tell you, I ain't doing that. I know, auntie, I know. But I get paid for every opportunity I show.
That's right.
And even if you don't do it, I can still get credit for showing it to you.
Because
Would you
it's
help me
true.
out?
Because it's true.
Because it's true, I do. It's really true. How many realize that, watch this, how many realize that no's, you get paid for every no? Come on.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
so true.
That's good.
You
All
do.
right, watch this, okay? If I'm a diamond,
Uh-huh.
and I make $100 fast start bonus off of every diamond that, every person that comes to my team gets 2 fast start customers, that means that I get paid $10 a presentation. So if I talk to 10 people, and 9 of them tell me no, hear what they say. No, but here's $10.
Wow. That's, did y'all catch that?
Y'all like that?
That is something.
Hey, you like that? Hey, baby, no, I'm gonna pray about it. I ain't even good at this, but here's $10.
Oh, that's so good.
And don't ever tell me, don't come to me no more. Leave me alone. But here's $10. That's $20.
That's 20.
See, she told me no twice. So if I can just get these no's out the way, I can find me a yes, and one person say yes and get 2 customers, I made $100. I got paid for every no. Man, tell me no. Tell me no.
Hurry up and tell me no.
See, but here's how you're gonna win. I'll be through. Here's how you're gonna win. You got to condition your mind. Porshea dealt with his mindset. You got to get your mind right. You got to reinterpret a no. So how I did it, because remember, no's hurt. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you no when your mama tell you no, your daddy tell you no, your cousin tell you. That hurt. But here's how you gotta deal with it. You gotta condition yourself with that. So what I did, and you can do this too, like you. I had to figure out how I'm gonna get all these no's and be okay with it.
Yep.
So this is true. I was asleep and the Lord showed me Q-tips.
Huh.
Q-tips. I woke up and said, what you doing with Q-tips? He said, well, I want you to do. I want you to take so many Q-tips with you in your pocket every morning when you leave the house. He said, you can't return home with those Q-tips. You got to get rid of them. He said, what do you do when you clean your ear out
Take the
with that
right
Q-tip?
side.
You put it up in a trophy cabinet?
No, you throw it away.
I said, I'm gonna, if I find somebody that's kind of dirty like that, I'm not gonna throw it away. So I was looking to get rid of Q-tips. I remember one night about 11 o'clock, I had 2 left. I couldn't go home. I was tired, I wanted to go home. So I instantly called to get a no. I called 3 people. 2 of them told me yes, and 1 of them told me no. I got rid of no. I still can't go home. I got 1 more left. It's 11:30 now. I remember calling 2 more people. 1 of them hung up on me. So that wasn't a no. And then the other one told me no. See, I was looking for the no because in the no's you find the yes. And this is what he said. He just put in my spirit saying, Q-tips, quit taking it personal.
That's right.
I like it. Did you get that? Q-tip. Quit
It ain't
taking
personal
it
when somebody
personal.
tell you no.
So good.
They know their own self. Say no to their own kids. Say no to their own future. Say no to their own lives. Don't say no to me.
That's getting posted.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it anyway. Like Porshea said, they wasn't waiting to see if Kenny was gonna join. They joined first.
That's right.
And Kenny just came along because they had said yes.
That's right.
So all you do is do these 2 things. Can't give you no more today. 2 things. Master the what?
Art
of the
of
sale.
sale.
I can somebody say yes to a bottle of fat fight. Okay, and then number 2, master the art of finding good people. And see, you don't know if they're good or not. But when they join, here's how you can know whether they're good or not. Now, I'm close. I'm done. I'm close.
Okay. Oh, that's the pastor coming out.
That's
We
tomorrow.
better have church.
All right.
Go for it. Let him use you.
Here's how you know they could be. Because you don't know. You can't tell by their mustache. You can't tell by their weave. You can't tell by how they dress. Here's how you're going to know. 72-hour acid test. 72 hours. You're going to give them 72 hours to be who they said they was. So you're going to give them something to do. Whatever it is, hey, this ain't you. Do a homework with you. You're going to give them assignments. And if they do those assignments, you find them the right person. If they don't do the assignments, that means that they're probably not the right person right now. Well, watch this now. Don't waste too much time with the wrong person. April is April. Okay, right? Oh, wait, February. Okay, February is February. It's short month. So you can't spend too much time with Pookie.
And right. And right.
Pookie is not the right person today. Now, that don't mean he won't be the right person tomorrow. So here's what I do. 72 hours, I say, hey, David, listen, I see right now, February is not your month. You ready to get started in March. So I'm gonna work with some other people this month, and I'm gonna call you March. And I do.
Oh, that's so good.
I gotta get killing it. I gotta have a story for him. I gotta make him wish he had started. Yeah, I gotta give. So I said, me. So I picked the story, and I said, hey, David. Hey, man, it's March 1st. I knew February was kind of a bad month for you. Listen, man, we had an incredible month. We produced 8 diamonds. You know, man, listen, made a lot of money, check, comma checks and stuff. But listen, are you ready to get started? It's March your month. He said yes, 72 hours.
There you go.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
I ain't gonna have to come up on him, but every time I'm saying, hey, I know you've been, March is not your month. I see it. You ready to start in what it is.
April.
See, you're trying to find the
good,
people. I
Coach.
promise you, you can't not find. You can't be that bad to where everybody you know is a dude.
Right. Somebody out
Every
there.
dude knows a stud.
Every dude knows a stud.
So you gotta see. So the more, it's all about doing more. When we leave here today, keep doing more. See, and next month keep doing more.
That's right.
And just by that, I promise you, you'll be a top performer. You'll be one of the top diamonds in the company. Cause why? You put more people in front of us, and that me, your leaders, John, Porshea, Jarrod, let us do our work for you.
That's
So here's
right.
the deal. And we willing to dedicate a portion of our life to help you succeed. Would you work with us or fight against us?
Work with.
Good. So we have already committed to give you a portion of our life, right? All I'm asking you to do is to give it your best try. Would you raise your hand if you committed here in St. Louis to give it your best try? So say with me, I'm committed.
I'm committed
To learn 2 things.
to learn 2
I'm
things.
a master of these 2 things.
I'm a master of these 2 things.
I will become the master
I will become the
of
master
the art of the sale.
of the art of the sale.
How to get somebody to say yes to a bottle of fat fire.
Yes. You gotta get somebody to say yes to a vital fat fiber.
I'm a master of that.
I'm a master.
How to get somebody to say yes, you can go ahead and rap me.
That's right.
Okay? Then I will become a master, say,
Then I will become a master,
no matter how long it takes,
no matter how long it takes,
of finding good people.
of finding good people.
And I will find some good people.
And I will find some good people. Hey,
My time, guys.
are you one of those good people? Because if you are, I'm going to find you.
You gotta be hungry. But listen,
I love it.
I have the pleasure to bring up my mentor. Guys, this has made millions. I know he has a story too, because all the glory has a story. And he was telling me his story prior to him making it to where he is now. And we always say, we used to be you, sitting right there.
Yep.
Listen to us tell you what we saying to you right now.
Uh-huh.
But now we us.
We us. We us.
And you can be us. Got it? If you just be willing to take your first step and learn from the master. This guy is a master. Listen, he knows how to build teams. He knows how to put synergy together. You know how to people to say yes and dream big and get it done. He knows how to take you by your hand if you'll let him and walk you into your destiny.
Yeah.
You know how to do it. Got a big old heart, build big teams. Guys, listen here, has systems because systems duplicate.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes,
He's
they
gonna
do.
show you today how this money's made, how you see. It's not just telling you you'll be rich, but how about telling you how?
That's right.
You know, when the angel came to Mary and said, "You gonna?" She said, "How?" She wasn't against it. She wasn't against it. She just needed to know
How?
what's the game plan.
Right. What's the system? What's the strategy?
See, when you making $14 an hour, and we tell you you're gonna make $14,000 a month.
That's a stretch for people. They're going to say how.
You're not against that, are you?
No.
You don't know how.
How? Right.
But hey, here's the man that's gonna show you how. My leader, my mentor, my trainer, Brother Mr. Diamond. So you be our pastor. Help us put your on the feet, give your hands up. We got this
should be standing. Come on, come on. Mama told me she's 72. She works out an hour a day every single day of the week.
Get it, girl.
Big round of applause.
Get it, girl. Try to get my mama to work out.
All right, do me a favor real quick before we get started. DJ, cue my music. I want you to go hug 3 people. Hug on them like they're in Houston, like down south love. Go hug them real quick and tell them, I'm so glad we're in that number. Come on, hug them, hug them, hug them, hug them. Hey, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so glad.
I'm in that number. Hey. All right, come on.
Y'all get ready. Don't tell everybody. Make sure you're sharing this video. Make sure you're tagging people.
All right.
He even took off his jacket. Get your pen and your paper as well so you can take notes. It's not too late if you're in the area. Go to my page or somebody else's. You'll see the picture of the flyer for where we are. Ready!
All right, y'all ready? Are you ready? Okay. All right, grab your seats. I know some of you got to use the restroom and all the other good stuff. We're going to go right through. Hopefully we can be done by 2 o'clock. That's my goal, to be done by 2. No later than 2. That's my goal. I don't know if we'll make that. But, that's the goal. All right, so I'm going to write down some things. I think you've had a lot of great training. Had a lot of great training about the how-tos of the business, or I'm sorry, the mindset of the business. How do you really understand that your mind has been set already?
Yeah.
Your mind has already been set. And so a lot of times people try to really figure this business out in terms of how do I rank advance? How do I make this work for me? How do I get to that next level? And I'm very cautious now to be careful not to judge people. And I'm still working on it because I look at some people and I'm like, you're not going to make it with that attitude. You're not going to make it looking like that. You're not going to make it slouching like that. You're not going to make it not taking notes like that. And because I've been doing this 15 years, I kind of know how certain things are supposed to work from a mentality standpoint. So I want you to write this down. Number 1, your mentality produces your reality. Write it down. Your mentality produces your reality. Now, I'm going to give you our game plan. I'm going to give you the game plan that we have used to create what we've created here. This is not an accident. We didn't luck up into this. We didn't luck up, oh, man, you lucked up and went presidential in your first 60 days. No. I know exactly how I did it. I know exactly what it takes. And I know the result that it creates when you get your mind right to do something. Write this down as well. It's easier to build this business fast than it is to build it slow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to demonstrate because y'all not really feeling me yet. Y'all not feeling the brother yet. So I don't know if it's these curls got y'all really kind of full out, but I'm gonna help. All right, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Stand up. We finna do it together. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. How many of y'all really want this to be your breakthrough year? Yes or yes? 5 of you. How many of you really, listen, I made $53,000 my first 30 days in this company.
Income disclaimer gonna be in the comments.
My check was $5,300. The first 30 days. Are you listening to me? So I'm not here to play with you today. I'm not here, oh, do you think we, no, I'm dead serious about what we do. I want you to write a check so big and make the bank bounce.
Come on with the bank bouncing ministry.
I want them to be like, I don't know now, hold on, you sure you want to deposit this in this bank? I want you to jam the system this year. Yep. Like Wells Fargo just had a little situation happen this last week. Anybody bank at Wells Fargo?
Yeah.
They had a little challenge, didn't they? That's because a lot of my business partners bank at Wells Fargo.
Come on now. That was us. Yeah, that was us. That was us. We shut down the system.
How y'all ready to jam the system? All right. I ain't playing with y'all today now. We gonna work. How many minutes I got?
Whatever. Let's go.
Okay, now listen to me. Now, let me We streaming. Okay, income disclosure.
I got you. Don't worry about it. I don't talk about
All right,
that.
I talked about income, and income disclosure statement because I'm not making any income guarantees, right? Now, everybody stand. You okay, Mama? You fine. Now, everybody's standing up. Yeah. I told you it's easier to build a business fast than it is to do it slow. Yes or yes?
Yes.
All right. So, everybody sit down. Ooh, that felt good, didn't it? You sat right on down. You're done. Ambassador, you're done. You sit down. See how fast that was? Didn't that feel good? Everybody stand. Now, some of you, if you just in your mind said, why did I sit down? Ain't telling me, see, that's why you're going to be stuck. Write this down. Right where you're standing, write this down. How you do anything is how you do everything. See how you just had that little mental kerfuffle get you in a place where, like, I got to stand up and see that little mindset right there keeps you at $50,000 a year. Just that little slight change, I promise you, has nothing to do with you being black, has nothing to do with people being white, has nothing to do with people being Asian or whatever. It's your mindset. You follow me? All right, everybody standing? Are we up? Oh, all right, I said it's easier to build a business fast than it is to do it slow, yes?
Yes.
Sit down, everybody, please. Indulge me. Wasn't that fast? Did it feel good? Look at you. Your circulation is good. Your check just came in. You saw your preliminaries as an ambassador. You had different rubies on your team and emeralds and diamonds, and they're texting you and calling you and emailing you with tears in their eyes saying, man, thank you for your yes. Thank you for saying yes to It Works. Because you said yes to It Works, my husband is now retired. My wife is now retired. My kids are now in private school. We paid off the mortgage. We don't owe nobody. See how good that feels? Come on, sit in it. Sit in it. I want you to see. You know what we do? We invest so much of our time focused on what's not going right. Who didn't do what they said they were going to do. Who lied, who deceived, who didn't follow through, that we forget to just really focus on what is going right.
That's true.
Are you listening to me? Nobody pulled in in an ambulance to this meeting today. From the signs of it, we all walked in through the doors. Are you following me? Do you understand how blessed you are? You were able to walk on your own 2 feet. Everybody take a deep breath, please. There you go. Did you notice nobody was struggling for oxygen in here? Because they took a deep breath, didn't take away from your oxygen? There's an abundance. There's enough oxygen for all of us to take a deep breath at the same time, and there's still more oxygen for other people.
Wow.
Did you hear me?
Did y'all catch that?
That means everybody in here, we could go ambassador today.
Together, please.
Together.
Please do
and
it.
the money will still be flowing. Everybody stand up. Now, I'm almost done. I'm close. Let me show you what the majority of people will do, though. I told you it's easier to build it fast than it is to do it slow. Here's what the majority of you will do. How do I know you'll do this? I've been doing this 15 years. And I know how we are. I know people. I get it. I've been there. Bless you. What we do is we focus on all of the distractions and disappointments, and we allow the distractions and disappointments to interfere with the destiny.
Wow.
Are you listening to me? And so we start slowing down our process. And we start taking our time. Oh, it's too cold. I ain't going to go. So do what I do. I'm going to show you how it feels when you take your time. Now, when I say sit down, I don't want you to sit all the way down. I want you to do what I'm doing. See, I'm going to do this with you. I'm going to go through this painful, slow, mundane, trite experience with you. Take a little seat. Stop right there. Oh yeah, come on. There it is. Stop right there. Now, if you're over the age of 50, you don't have to participate. If you're over the age of 50 and you don't want the next 50 years to look like the last 50, you should participate. All right. If it's burning, tell me something. It's burning good. Now, this is what majority of people do. It's easier to do it fast, but you start procrastinating. The largest nation in the world is that of procrastination. Take a little bit. There it is. Stay right there. Oh, yeah. Look at it. Your knees to get in shape. You're about to get your workout in today. Now, watch this. Watch this. Opposed to setting up your in-home, meaning your sip and share, you start making excuses. My house too small. I don't know nobody. Oh, no. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. This is what you've been doing. Don't nobody in St. Louis want to join. Sit a little low, a little low. Oh, glory to God. My upline quit. I don't like my upline. Oh, my product ain't here on time. Nobody gonna listen to me. Oh, it should be burning. See, this is what happens. And then you're like, oh, I don't know if this thing really works. Take a little bit up. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Here's where we are. Here's where we are. See what I'm doing with you? I don't know if this thing really works. And then finally somebody joins your business, and then you finally get to ambassador. Everybody say that. Oh, Lord. Oh, mama. Yeah, we done. Sit down. Sit down. Now. Yeah, we done. It's the same distance from standing up to sitting down. It's the same distance. Nothing changed. It's the same amount of volume. It's the same amount of people. It's the same amount of upset moments, disappointments. It's the same thing. The only thing that changed is you decided to do it fast versus slow. Can I stand up? Woo! How your legs feel? Everybody sit down. How many y'all like that? I like that. So when I teach this morning, I think now you're ready. When I teach this morning about what to do to make this thing go fast, I want you to understand the only thing that won't allow it to go fast is you. And your ability to implement what I'm suggesting.
That's right.
We do not force you to do anything. I will never manipulate you to do anything.
Nope.
I will never deceive you to do anything. I will just recommend and suggest. That's what a physician does. You go tell them your symptoms. If you notice when you feel ill, you feel sick, and you finally, after you get off Google, trying to self-diagnose you. I mean, it said I had a little cold. You're trying to diagnose your own self. After it, you took all your Robitussin, Tylenol, hot toddy, and every other concoction. You finally decide to go to the doctor. You done hauled off into the doctor. You about to die. You thought it was a cold. Now it's something else. The doctor, before he says anything, he always asks, where does it hurt? He's very specific. She's very specific. To get to the symptom, they got to get to the root. I know you don't have no time. I know you're broke. I got all your symptoms. But when is it hurt? He asks that, she asks that so they can get to the bottom of it. Let's diagnose you properly. And then they wait and listen to what you say. After you tell them, oh, I've been, how long has this been going on? Oh, I think it's about a week. Oh, it's been going on about a month. They listen to you and they want to find out as they're diagnosing you, where's it hurt and how long has it been hurt? Then you go ahead and tell them all your stuff. Then they write up the prescription or whatever it is. And they say, this is what I recommend. And some of you may not like the suggestion or the recommendation, so you go get a second opinion. And you're still sick. You set up your appointment, you go get your second opinion. The second physician tells you exactly what the first one said. You ain't like that either. You mean I gotta still talk to people? Yes, you gotta talk to some people. You mean I can't do all of this on social media? No. No, I don't know about that, bro. Sis, I don't know about that. We give them a recommendation. You say, I'm going to go get a third opinion. Now you've been hauled off, flew to Chicago. Because the physicians in St. Louis, they don't know what they talking about all the time.
Right. Heard that.
See, the upline, he don't know. You're not a woman. I'm coming. You're not a woman, so you don't know what we women are dealing with. So I need to go get a third opinion from a woman. I'm coming. So you slide into a woman's inbox, or you DM, or whatever it is, because you're trying to get an opinion that makes you feel good.
So true.
Are you listening to me? So you get the third opinion, you flew up to Chicago, got the third opinion, and she tells you the same thing the first two told you. Now you're mad with everybody.
You're going to quit.
Is this helping anybody?
Yes, sir.
And they all three have said the same thing. They just may have, listen to me, they may have written it differently on the pad.
Hey,
Same thing. Talk to people. Expose, here's what you're going to be doing. Write them down. Share. You do what? Share the products. Well, Jarrod,
here we go.
I don't know all of the technicalities and the ingredients and instruments and how it works and the molecular sector buildup of what happens around the cardiovascular system and how it helps within all of that. I don't know, so I can't do the business. Ask me what's in thermophight.
I have no idea.
Fight and thermal.
Fight and thermo.
Well, Jarrod, I need to really know all of the ingredients in the keto coffee. Do you? How many of you ever had Coca-Cola? By show of hands. I mean, one time, I know you don't drink sodas no more now. I get it. You're very healthy, you're all of that. How many of you ever had a Coke before? Raise your hand. Come here. All right, amen. Tell the truth, shut it down. Now, how many of you know exactly and precisely every ingredient inside of Coca-Cola?
No. Say that.
Anybody? We don't.
That's right.
So how in the world are they the most successful brand in the world? Now, you ever heard that you can use Coca-Cola to clean a battery?
Yeah. Heard it.
How many of y'all heard that and after you heard it, you still drink another Coke?
So bad.
Some of y'all, no, I ain't did it. I ain't did it. Okay, well, good. You're wonderful. I was still drinking Cokes even after I knew that it could clean a battery. Because, for me, pork chops don't taste as good unless you have a Coke to wash them down.
I heard that.
People are like, I don't eat pork chops. Me neither. I'm a pescatarian now. This is day 7.
Yeah.
Vegetarian, we eat seafood over here.
Oh my God. I'm so sick of hearing this
Don't meat, you don't eat any meat. How many of y'all eat meat? Meat eaters, by show of hands, meat eaters? Look at you, look at you, look at you, look at you. Come on, tell the truth. Shake it up. Now, how many of you heard meat is not that good for your body?
That's what I heard.
Chicken is.
And you still eat what? Meat. So please stop asking me questions about these products.
Come on now.
They work. What's in the greens on the go?
Greens. That make you go.
And they make you go. So, you share the products. Don't think you need to be an expert or a scientist when it comes to these products. I want you to keep it simple. Let them sample it. Let them taste it. Let them experience it. Once they do that, guess what? Boom. The products will work for them. So share the product, number 1. Number 2, you share. You do what?
Share.
The opportunity. These are the 3 things that you're going to do to make money. So if you're not doing these first 2, you're not earning income. Keep it real simple. Okay? We've had a lot of mindset training. You heard phenomenal stories. You heard the presentation today. I'm telling you now, well, what is it that I'm going to do? You've got to share the products, share the opportunity. You can do this online or offline. I like doing them online and offline. Instagram, how many of you got an Instagram account? Instagram millennials? See, I'm a senior millennial. Senior millennial. So I'm caught in between the Migos and Motown. You follow? So yeah, I'm in between conscious common rap and mumble rap. I'm right in there. Like, I don't know what they saying, but I'm here. You understand? So I can speak both languages. I'm right there. I'm in between Joel Osteen and Bishop Jakes. I'm right in between, I'm right in there. I can flow with both of you. Now, if you learn how to share the products, you give it away. You do, I gotta give it away? Hold on now, Jed, that don't make sense. Faith oftentimes doesn't. Did you hear me? Faith oftentimes does not make sense.
It doesn't.
Doesn't. So if you're looking for all of this to make sense, you are eliminating the multiplier of finances, which is faith.
That's right.
Now faith is the substance. Oh, it is. I'm wrong. It is the what?
Substance.
A lot of you want to skip the substance. If you got faith, I ought to see some what?
Substance.
Sub, grammatical construct. Write it down. Substance. You look at that word, it's a grammatical construct. Sub means below. Like submarine, you don't see them on top. They're below the surface. So it's what you stand on. Sub. Stance means I'm standing. Substance. So when I talk about my faith is what I use as the fuel to ignite what we're doing, it's now faith is the substance of things hoped for. What am I hoping to accomplish?
Business.
Now faith is the substance of things hope, substance of things, substance of things, substance of
Things.
I don't want no new car. I don't want no. You don't want nothing. What is the thing you want?
Right. That's good.
I'm teaching better.
Teach, teach, Wilkins.
I'm about to take this thing to another level.
You better take it.
Is my church audience on?
They on here.
Come on, Pastor. I'm trying to make sure we get you in into the kingdom. All right, now. Here it is. All right. So now faith is a substance of things. What? Hope for. And evidence. This is where it loses me. Evidence of
Things.
not yet share the products, share the opportunity, and promotes for events. Events, this is an event. You got to promote for it. Promote don't mean I send a text. Promote don't mean I put up a post on social media. Promote means I make a phone call. You want to get somebody moving, make a phone call to them. I'm not saying text messaging doesn't work. I'm not saying posting on social media doesn't work. What I'm saying is when you make a phone call, think about it. If you sent somebody a handwritten letter in this day and age,
Yep.
how do you think that would make a world of difference considering everything else?
That's right.
Like if you took the time to write a letter,
It's a beautiful thing.
that's what a phone call in this climate does.
I'm trying to do
Are
it.
you listening to me? So these are the three things. These are the tenets to what I'm going to cover in the next 15 minutes. Now, let me kind of give you, now that you got this, you say, okay, because a lot of times people leave and they say, I'm excited, I'm fired up. What do I do next? Right? What am I supposed to be doing? Number one, I want you to do this. I want you to go to our team website. It's www.thesystemthatpays.com. This is our team site. thesystemthatpays.com. I am very system oriented. Very systems oriented. Why? Because I've learned from multi-billion-dollar corporations that it is systems that allow you to leverage and duplicate. That's why if you notice, you go to, what is the most successful, or who has the best hamburgers in St. Louis? Burgers are just, if I ate meat, you would send me there. Like, Five Guys?
Five Guys.
Where else? Burgers.
I'm a person, y'all. You know me, Whataburger.
James? Okay. Ozzy's got some good burnt cheese, bacon, all that. Okay. Anybody else? Huh? Hamburger Mary's? Okay, Hamburger Mary's. Come on, y'all talk. Don't act like y'all are pescatarians. Come on. Steak and Shake. They got good burgers. Okay. Have you noticed nobody said McDonald's? Nobody said McDonald's. She look at her face. She's like, McDonald's. How come all the burger places you mentioned combined don't sell as many hamburgers as McDonald's did?
The system.
Write this down. It's not about the product. Write it down. I don't care what you're selling. Oh, I'm selling the greatest products in the world. These are state-of-the-art products. Nobody in the entire network marketing profession has ever had these types of products. Great. It means absolutely nothing. Well, we don't sell pills, products, lotions, and potions. We sell a service. Don't care. It means absolutely nothing. It's your system. You go to McDonald's. If you notice, they have arches that are the same all over the world. Their arches are golden.
Yeah.
You can't say, well, you know what, in St. Louis, we got a lot of black people in St. Louis, so we're going to make our arches black in St. Louis. You ain't finna own me. Let me come on with you. You not finna.
You ain't finna.
You is not finna.
You is not finna.
You're not finna.
So
You
ethnic.
understand? You are not going to be able to purchase a McDonald's and change their system.
That's right.
McDonald's.
Come to America.
On top of that, you go inside of the McDonald's, they're typically set up the same way.
Yeah.
French fries, how many? Now them French fries. Them hot fries, I'm talking about when they put the salt on there.
Right.
And you just they put them in a,
Right.
you say supersize.
Right.
Oh my God.
Get you in trouble though.
You know what I'm talking about the McDonald's fries. You get the McDonald's fries. It's not like those McDonald's fries. Now, those fries taste the same everywhere.
Right, right. They do.
You can leave those fries in your car for the next 2 years, those fries will look the same.
Hey, wait.
So I don't know.
Why don't
I don't know
fries
if they're
more?
potatoes. I don't know. I'm not saying they are or not. Because we're live streaming, I don't want to be sued. Now, but what I'm saying is, they taste the same everywhere you go. Why? System. The colors of the McDonald's are the same. You listening to me? It's the same way everywhere. They've got a system. This is how they're able to guarantee the success of a franchise when you buy into it. So with our team, what we've done, we create a system. Doesn't matter if you have a PhD or a GED. I don't care if you're from Yale or jail.
Stop.
Doesn't matter if you're black, white, brown, polka dot, green. Got a system. And the system is set in place that whenever you plug into it, it'll light your world on fire.
That's right.
Are you following me? Yeah. So, first step of our system, it's only 4 steps to it. Step number 1 is be a product of the product. Yeah. Like you gotta use the product. You can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare.
Right.
Come on, somebody. Come on, I need you to start using these products and get yourself a testimonial. Get on the greens on the go. Use the keto energy. You see, if you're doing this the system way, you'll be using at least 3 to 4 products a day. Jarrod, prove it. Okay, you wake up, you have your cup of keto coffee. Well, I don't like coffee. I didn't say you had to. Go ahead, wake up, drink you some keto coffee.
Ain't nobody said that.
Okay? Get you a frother. You will love the keto coffee.
You would. That's
Frother.
so good.
Yeah, frother. Get you a frother. I'm about to come out with a frother company.
You know,
Like I sell a lot of frothers. Okay? Get you a frother. It breaks down the grass-fed butter and the collagen and all that. It breaks it down. It's so beautiful. It's silky. It tastes great. So you can start off there. Keto coffee. Then, of course, you're going to need the greens on the go. If you do any type of exercising, here's what I do. Because I play basketball. You know, I'm a real basketball player. So what I do, I just do this stuff like, never mind, I do this part-time. I'm really a professional athlete.
Okay.
You know, I'm really into this.
Please
Still ain't
don't.
gonna ask her nothing. All right,
Y'all see my face.
disclaimer. So you do keto, I do keto coffee, this, and then I mess around and take a keto energy.
Uh-oh.
I know it. So really what I do is I do a keto energy and I chase it with the keto coffee. I'm on 10 by the time I get on the court. Warm-ups, I'm dunking in my mind. I mean, all type of stuff is going on.
Dunking in your mind.
Don't worry about the mind.
Dunking in your mind.
So that's 2 products. Then, when I'm done, I'll have greens on the go. That's 3 products. I'm not even trying. You follow me? That's 3 products right there. So you have to be doing 3 to 4 products. So be a product of the product. You're going to be a walking billboard for It Works. You follow me?
That's right.
All right, so that's step number 1. Step number 2, build a list. 50 potential customers, 50 potential distributors. Build a list. Now, here's what's so important. 70%, what's the percentage?
70.
What's the percent?
70.
70% of people that join the business never make it to step 2.
Yep, that's true.
70% of the people that join the business never make it to step 2. They will never, ever, ever write a list of 100 people. That's why I remember I told you an example. You're shaking because they never do it. All you gotta do is put together a list of 100 people. Jarrod, I don't know 100 people. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Jen, I don't know nobody. So you talk to yourself all day, that's it? You don't talk to nobody.
Nobody.
About nothing.
You're right, ever.
You are the only person on planet Earth that know you.
And you only.
No, come on, y'all, let's stop. So you know what I tell people to do? I tell people to do what I did. I take out my cell phone. I go through my contacts from A to Z, and I write down my names on a piece of paper. Write this down, please. To think is to put it in ink. To think is to put it in ink. So you write your, see, I'm teaching you the business. These are things to do. This is the system that we have. The reason why this is a part of our system of build a list, write a list, put together a list, is because the majority of people can do this. I can't teach the majority of people how to get involved in a company and immediately go to social media marketing, search engine optimization, or pay-per-click, or Google AdWords. I can't teach people how to do that day one. Hey, you need to have a budget of, maybe $5,000 or $10,000 or $15,000 so we can start running campaigns. I can't teach the masses of people to do that from day one. You follow me? So now, you build a list, 50 customers, 50 potential distributors that you write down on your list. You take out your cell phone, you go through that phone and you write that list down. It's exactly what my wife and I did. I can't teach you anything else because I didn't do that. This is what we did. Put this list together. Now, after you put that list together, what we've got to do is we've got to sift and sort. And the way we sift and sort is by hosting what we call sip and shares. We recommend you do at least 4 sip and shares. Sip and shares. They're going to sip on some of the product and we're going to share the opportunity. Sip on the greens on the gold, sip on the collagen, sip on the keto coffee. They're going to sip on some of it. They're going to sample the products. That's the key to the business. If you get the product in their bodies, it will get the money in your bank account. It's that simple. So, sip and shares. The majority of people, you are missing the boat here. Also on the list, let me share this with you as well. We all have a circle of influence. People that we know and people that know us. What the majority of you do is you call people, this is you in the center of your influence. The majority of you will call people that look up to you. And this is where you go wrong. You call people that are impressed by you, by what you drive, where you live, where you work, your spouse, your marriage. You're calling people that are impressed with you. That's why your business is slow. Because when these people join, this is them right here. When they join, here's what happens. They join at a package that is less than what you joined at. They run, $20, they join, right? They never boost. You follow me? So now, you tell them host some sip and shares. They're like, what? Where we going? I don't want to do that. You finally get one of them to host it, and what they do is they have people that look up to them. These are the people that need 2 weeks to come up with $100.
That's so true.
They gotta. I'm gonna go home and pray about it. Why you gotta go? Why do you have to go home to pray? Your prayer can't get answered here.
Right.
So God is at your house only.
Right.
You got him locked up in your house. That's it.
There ain't no way.
You got to go talk to him at your house. This is a mindset. You follow me? These are the same people that have ham hocks, mac and cheese, cornbread, pepper steak, and they have prayers that start off, God, thank you for this meal. Let it be
Nourishing
nourishing.
to
Let it be nourishing to my body. Now you know. Ain't none of that nourishing nothing. But it's all a what? Mindset. So now watch this. These people, when they join, they've got a circle of influence as well. And people that look up to them is who they call. This way of building a business takes years. Years. It's slow, it's painful, and it doesn't work. And that's why people stay stuck for so long in these types of businesses. Versus when you get started, there's a group of people that you look up to. This is who I'm calling day one. Why? You ain't made no money yet. That's why I'm calling you day one. This is one of the keys to our growth. I call successful people right away. Because now my story is I'm about to launch. I'm about to. So I don't have to have results if I'm about to. I'm about to do this. Are you following me? Well, you say, well, Jarrod, I've been in the business, 6 months or 6 weeks or a year. I can't tell. Yeah, you can. You are just now about to launch. This whole time, what you've been doing is playing. I've been just getting myself ready to get to this point where I'm going to launch. That's what you've been doing. You've been pre-launching for the last 6 weeks. You heard Kathleen Curry. She said, yeah, we've been in the business, since September or whatever it was, but we really started working 6 weeks ago. So you may have secured a position of equity or locked in a position, but when the day you launch is when you mentally are ready to launch. So my conversation with people is about the day I mentally decided to do it. Now, for my wife and I, when we got to It Works, we had already mentally prepared ourselves to launch day one. You follow me? Mm-hmm. So now, I call these people first. Why? Because they've got a circle of influence as well. Now watch this. This is where it gets real good. When these people put up their circle of influence and they call people they look up to, guess what? These are people that will come into the business like a Pastor Kenny Smith and run to diamond and double diamond and triple diamond in their first month to 2 months.
Short.
You follow me? Or like a John Skates that'll run the diamond and double diamond in their first couple weeks or few weeks. Why? Because we were willing to call people that we looked up to. Now, here's what gets so egregious. Watch this. Let's say these people messed the whole thing up and they call people that looked up to them. Those would be people at your level. And what's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Nothing. So I win either way. Write this down. A big man's no and a little man's no hurts the same way. You follow me? A big man's no and a little man's no hurt the same way. And when I say big man and little man, I'm just talking about in terms of accomplishments. I'm not talking about in terms of the individual. We're all the same. Doesn't matter how much money we make. But I'm talking about in terms of accomplishments, influence, and financial success. The no's hurt the same way, but here's the deal. A big man's yes versus a little man's yes pays completely different.
Yep. Say that again, baby.
A big man's yes versus a little man's yes, or a big woman's yes versus a little woman's yes pays a whole different way.
That's true.
Write this down. You're always one person away from a major explosion happening in your business.
boom.
One person away. Always one person away from a major explosion happening in your business. You got it? Say I got it?
Got it.
All right, now. Sipping shares. What I always recommend on sipping shares, and I want you to draw this out, these are things to get. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday. All right, I want you to get, this is things to do, this is things to get. I want you to go out today. When?
Today.
Remember I told you it's easier to build the business faster than it is to do it slow. right? I want you to go out today and invest in a calendar. 8x11 calendar, month at a glance calendar. Why do I want you to do that? Well, you're going to be able to track your business. It's a calendar, but it's really a calculator. How many of you want to calculate your money? I've done this for the last 10 years using a calendar. Our business is run through a calendar. Do we have iPhones? Yes. How many of you got Androids? Throw them away. Let's see.
We're gonna pray for y'all when we're done.
But you know,
Android
technology,
people.
everybody, oh, put it in my phone. No. I'm telling you, this is a part of our system. We've got an 8x11 calendar, and we plug in every aspect of our business into the calendar. I would teach on the calendar today, but we don't have a whole lot of time. So I want you to get the 8x11 calendar. You can go to the team website, and you can watch the calendar training. It'll share with you exactly how to use the calendar. But basically, what I'm looking for in your calendar is at minimum 4 circles a week in your calendar. Those circles represent the days in which you are committed to showing the plan. Remember, we share the what?
Share the products.
We do what?
Share the opportunity.
And we what?
Promote events.
All that is going to be in my calendar. You follow me? So now, on a Saturday, could you share the products and share the opportunity? Yes or yes?
Yes.
So I'll put a circle in there. I'm available to do business. Sunday, after church, do you get out of revival? You done ran down the aisle, did the electric slide, your wig then came off, all that good stuff.
You done sweated out your twister.
You went and got you something to eat at Luby's, whatever, wherever y'all go after service, after church, maybe you cooked or whatever it is, right? Can you show the plan at Sunday, maybe 4 p.m.? Could you show the plan?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I put a circle there. Monday, after work, what time you done? About 5? Done work by 5, maybe 6? Yes? Yeah. Most people done by 5, 6, right? Yeah. Can you show the plan at 7 p.m.? Yes. You can. Put a circle there. Showing you how to do the business. On Tuesday, can you show the plan? 7 o'clock? You got Bible study Tuesday? You got Bible study Wednesday? All right, so we're going to have to do Tuesday then. Or if you want to take a break, we don't have to do nothing Tuesday. We don't have to show the plan Tuesday. You want to take a break on Tuesday? Okay, we'll take a break on Tuesday because you work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I told you how many a month, a week? 4. So we can go and skip out Tuesday. You off. You ain't showing the plan on Tuesday. You do a Facebook Live, look real cute and important. Right? You can do something like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Wednesday, you at church. You at Bible study. So Bible study. Right? You and all your friends saved, so ain't nobody going to do no meeting. Everybody at church. You don't know no heathens. You don't know no heathens, no sinners. All your friends are saints, so y'all all at church. YPWW, Sunshine Band, choir rehearsal, all that. You just there on. Now Thursday come around. Can you show the plan Thursday? Yes. You can? Or you want to take another day off? Huh? Too many days off. Okay, so you put a circle Thursday. You're doing 7 p.m. Thursday. You're doing 7 p.m. Monday. You did 4 p.m. Sunday. Saturday, you did 2 p.m. Right? Friday. That's for you and your boo. Family night. You and your boo, whatever it is. Y'all went off, had date night. Date night. You got to do that. You got to invest in that, man. Get you some lamb chops or something. You don't have a boo. You and Jesus. Friday. All right? So now, watch this. All I want you doing is have a minimum of 5 guests in attendance and average 1,000 in volume from each meeting. Sometimes you'll have less guests. Sometimes you may have more. Sometimes you'll average 1,000 in volume for that meeting. Sometimes you may get 3,000. Sometimes you may get 500. Sometimes you may have 0 people. You may have $0 in volume. But watch this. Let's say you're doing 4. Oh, this is good. You're doing 4 of these a week, right? You start at your home, and then you move it out of your home. You do a maximum of 4 of these at your home. after you've done your fourth one, you would have enrolled enough distributors where you can now start doing meetings at their home. You follow me? So now, you're up to 4 weeks. This is just you. You're averaging 1,000 BV a week. What's 1,000 times 4?
4,000.
That's 4,000. Typically, it's about 4 weeks in a month.
Right.
Right?
Right.
That's how much in volume for the month. 16,000 in group volume for the month. You're working 4 times a week. These sipping shares, they don't take 3 hours unless I'm doing them. Okay? You're talking about 30 to 45 minutes from start to finish. Right? 16,000 in group volume. What's your rank in the company at minimum? You're a double diamond. You're double. This is just you working now. This is just you showing. I'm not saying anybody else showing the play. This is just you. Now watch this. What's the average income at double diamond? Pull up the income disclosure. Where's that? How much is it? $5,000 to $6,000 a month at double diamond, right? There's a bonus at diamond of 10,000. 10,000. This is your diamond bonus, right? At double diamond, you're gonna get another what? 15,000.
Hey, shot.
So just on bonuses, that's $25,000 on bonuses. Are you listening? Plus your 5 to 6 G's residual that you're earning. And all you've done is show the plan 4 nights a week. Okay, all right, you know what? You're not getting excited. You come up and write your existing salary plan up. If I took you through your existing schedule, you probably want to kill yourself right now. You follow me? See, I just showed you what the plan is. Take it against what you're doing. You wake up at what time in the morning before you go to get to work? What time are you up in the morning? 5? What time you got to be at the office? 8, 6, right? How long is your drive? An hour to work.
5 minutes.
She said 5 minutes. You don't count. Okay, an hour, some 20, 30, 40 minutes. You got to deal with traffic, right? Now you get there, how many hours you work? 8 hours. 5 hours. 10 hours for the day. How long is your lunch break? 30 minutes. An hour. And you did that on Monday. Right? Then what happens Tuesday? What happens Wednesday? Thursday? Friday? You off on all weekends? You off on? No, somebody ain't off. So you do it at least 5 times a week. So you're doing triple the amount of work. Are you at least bringing home? Don't answer it loud. Are you at least bringing home? All right, so now we got some decisions to make, don't we? This is your brain. This is your brain.
Any questions? It's your break.
Y'all follow what I'm saying to you? Yes, sir. Now, what happens when we start duplicating? Meaning, we teach 1 to 2 people to do this. So now, you still doing your 16,000, but you got 2 other people doing 16,000 each.
Come on now.
Let's say, watch this. Let's say you got 4 people. It's you and 4 other people that got a calendar. Right? So you got 16,000, and they got 4 people with 16,000 in volume each. What's that?
64,000.
64,000 in volume a month. What does that put me? What rank does that put me? 64,000? That's triple. That's triple, right? Is that triple? That's triple. So at triple, watch this, you're going to get another bonus of what? 25,000. Triple diamond bonus. Average earnings at triple, 9,000 to $10,000 a month. And it's you and 4 other people showing the plan at least what?
4 nights a week.
Guys, ladies, this is not rocket. Are you listening to me? This is not rocket. This is hard. This is having a child is harder than this. That's why it's women killing this thing. I'm trying not to bring as many men in the business so we don't mess the thing up. Like I'm screening all men before they. Hold on, bro. Let me make sure you ain't. That you mess up the whole flow of what's going on. You follow me? Thank you. I need to, we bringing in a lot of women. Come on, women. Come on in. Come on in. Why? Because they're dominating this thing. Now, all right, so now you got it. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So now, this is the third step of our 4 steps, and I'm done with this. The 4th step, plug in to the system. This is it.
Talk about what they just show the plan, what they show the video.
Oh yeah, my wife just brought up a great point. So when you're doing your sip and shares, it's not you in front of the room blowing and going and motivating all that. No, we're keeping it real simple. We invite them over. They come on in. They try the products, right? They enjoy the products. You got some light. Now this is not the time to show off your culinary skills. This is not the time to fry fish.
Cook gumbo.
Cook gumbo. No, then we ain't doing that because you got to remember when your guests come over, they will eat your food now. They're going to enjoy your food. But the subconscious thought they have is, I can't do this.
Right.
You follow me? So, people will not join because your gumbo is so good. Or your fried fish or They won't because they don't feel they can do it. So keep it simple. Have you some crackers, a fruit platter, or hors d'oeuvres. No, don't do it. But whatever. What's the little meat with the little stick in it? That's an hors d'oeuvre. Have you some hors d'oeuvres? Keep it real simple. We used to have the best in-home meetings that we do are the ones that have graham crackers.
There you go.
Ain't nothing like no graham crackers.
That's right.
Have you some graham crackers in there?
With the chocolate.
Yeah. Have that real simple. Are you listening to me? Don't get in there and start trying to do all this extra stuff, meatballs and that's what you.
Don't be cooking no collard greens, y'all.
Huh?
Don't be cooking no collard greens.
Yes, ma'am. Have greens on the go. Something like that. Okay? But keep it real simple. Then after they try the product, you direct them into the room where you have your television, where you can press play on the video. Let the video run. It's a 5-minute overview of the company and the history of the company and all that. And then you've got a 8-minute overview of the compensation plan. So it's 13 minutes in total that gives the full presentation. After that, okay, you come up before the video, you introduce the video, you may tell people how you were introduced to the company, why you decided to partner with the company, and maybe whatever testimonial you have about the product. You can share that, then you press play, let the video do all the presenting for you. After that, thank you everybody for coming out. You hand out enrollment forms to everybody that's in there. If you've got other partners there, they can come up, they can share how they were introduced, why they got started, what the experience has been like, and we keep it very, very simple. So that's a sip and share. It's just an exposure where people try the products, and most importantly, they see the opportunity. You got it? Say, I got it.
Got it.
Okay? Plug into the system. Events like this, our training calls that we do, our webinars that we do. Plugging in means that you are in close communication. Close communication. See, plugging in means that you become married to us. For those of you that are married, you don't go a day without talking to your spouse. Even when y'all mad at each other. Right? Even, that's when I don't care how mad you get. You married, something happened, you call her who? Your spouse. Baby, what's this charge in the next one? But you follow me. So it's the same concept when you are plugged into the business. You become mad. You stop dating us. See, when you dating, I can call you every other day if I want to. Every 3 days, or just check. Oh, I was busy. But when you're married, you got to come home. Where you at? Not where are you? Where you at? You follow me? So that's plugging into the system. Plugging into the system is not some osmosis. The system is people. Your leadership. those that you're entrusting to lead you through the process. That's who you're plugged into. You don't implement anything in terms of strategy into the business until you check with your plugged-in upline. What you mean? What you mean what I mean? You don't implement anything into your business until you check with your plugged-in upline. I need to make sure that I'm in alignment. I need to make sure I'm in agreement. Are you following me? Nah, I do my own thing. Okay. Keep doing your own thing. Do your own thing, you're going to get your own thing.
Right. And don't call me when you mess up.
Don't call. See, that's how y'all do. You go on off out there, do your own thing, then you come back and try to get me to help you clean up your own thing. No. See, you can avoid a lot of these pitfalls if you check with somebody that's already been down this terrain. Doesn't that make sense? If you're going to go through a landmine field, doesn't it make sense to follow somebody that know where they're going? Right. Versus you run around here, boom, you done blew off that leg. You run, boom, now you crawling on nubs, both legs gone. You're bleeding everywhere. And that's where a lot of people's businesses are. They've lost legs of business because they're going through landmines with no escort. You follow me? Okay? So I want you to plug into your plugged-in upline the individual or individuals that understand what they're doing, how to do it, and how to lead you. And you've got phenomenal leadership in that regard. But this is the system. So leaving here today, here are the marching orders. You need to set up your sip and share at your home. Yes. Well, Jarrod, I don't want to have all these people over here. Oh. Well, if that's your dream home that you're living in currently, don't worry about having a sip and share. But if that's not your dream home and you got your dream home in mind, let's go ahead, have some sip and shares at this one. Let's go and mess this one all up. Because we need a reason to tell your spouse why we need to buy that 10,000 square foot home. You understand? Okay?
Right.
So let's go ahead and do these sip and shares here. We're only going to do 4 of them at your house, then we're going to be in somebody else's house anyway. It's called a home-based business, not a home-bound business.
Teach, sir.
Okay?
Teach
so now,
people.
I want you to do this. I want you to make sure you don't become one of the 70% in terms of statistics. You need to put your list together. You need to do what?
Put the list
You need to do
together.
what?
Build your list.
Build your list. Go through your cell phone. If they're not buying from you or not joining you, they need to be deleted from you. I see some of you. I don't know about all that. You know, I can't. So you got numbers and names in your phone you hadn't talked to in 10 years.
Right.
Some of you just carrying around dead weight. You don't even know. You can call some of them people gone. They're not even have the same phone number. But I'm saying to you, go through the phone, because when you go through that phone and those people in your phone, some of you are carrying around your next diamond in your phone.
That's right.
You're carrying around acres of diamonds in your phone, but they won't become diamonds on your team because you never call them. Put that list together, ladies and gentlemen. 50 potential customers, 50 potential distributors. Don't make your minimums your maximums.
That's right.
Okay? Then your sip and shares, go ahead and book that out today. Let's look at your calendar. What are your next available dates? Whereas we can do a sip and share at your home. It's going to be 45 minutes to an hour. I don't care if it's an apartment. The apartments work best. Why? We're going to stack people in there like sardines. They're going to be sitting on top of each other. It's going to be hot, and you need it to be hot as cold as it is out here. But you know, we can have that meeting. You follow me? Write this down. Meetings make money.
Boom.
Meetings make money.
Yes,
the
they do.
people that don't make money in our business are not doing meetings. You follow me? Meetings make money. So, let's set this up. Let's get that done. Plug into the system. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I don't want to overcook your grits.
Don't want to overbrew your coffee.
I don't want to overbrew your coffee either. But I appreciate everybody's time, attention. This has been our first time here. Y'all gonna have us come back? Yeah, okay, good.
We're going to come back too.
All right, we'll be back. Y'all want to know when we're coming back? All right. We're coming back when we promote at least
Y'all hear this?
5 diamonds in this market.
5 diamonds in St. Louis. We'll be back.
5 diamonds. Now, if you don't promote 5 diamonds, you won't see me here again. Period. Jarrod, what do you mean? I just told you what I meant.
I ain't coming.
5 diamonds. Why? Because I told you in the beginning, it's not what's taught, it's what's what?
Caught.
That's right.
So that means
5 diamonds in the market.
Everything that we train.
And we'll be
I'm
back.
looking for one. See,
In the loop.
all I'm looking for is one person to take what you've learned today,
That's right.
go diamond,
New
and
diamonds.
teach for
Alexis,
everybody.
new diamonds. But yes, everybody counts. Not
Here
just
we go.
our group.
Oh, I'm
Everybody.
coming back. And I'm bringing some people with me.
Everybody.
Y'all bringing
Any
some people with me?
just in the market period. They don't have to be in our organization. We'll be back.
Like some figureheads of the company to come down.
Yeah.
Like maybe, I don't know, maybe Cammie Pentecost. Maybe. Y'all want her here? Y'all want her here? What about Mark Pentecost? Y'all want him here?
Mike Patillo.
What about Mike Patillo? Y'all want them here?
Yeah. Well, they're actually coming here.
They are coming here, but I'm talking about do something exclusive.
Yeah.
Y'all want that? Who is my 5? Who my 5?
Look, they're counting.
All right, I got 1 right here. 2 right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
We got a room full of diamonds.
I got 7 people said they're gonna go diamond.
7 people in this room said they're going
Now
diamond.
watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Everybody that said you're going diamond, here's what I want you to do. Number 1, don't write soon. Write this down. I want you to take out a blank sheet of paper. This is your final training. I'm done. Write, I am a diamond. And then under it, whatever your goal is, whether it's diamond, double diamond, triple, presidential, or ambassador, I want you to write it down. I want you to date it, what date you're going diamond, okay, or whatever rank you're going for. And I want you to get 3 signatures in here on that sheet of paper. Okay? So I want 3 people to sign that sheet of paper. And then the final step of this, if you're really serious, this is optional. If you're really serious, this is optional. If you're really serious, this is optional. Take that declaration and put it on your television. On the screen. I want you to tape it on the screen.
And leave it there until you do your sip and share.
Until you hit that rank, don't take it off that screen. And I'm talking about put it on all your screens. I know you got 4, 5 screens at y'all. Put it on. Now, this is optional. This is not a requirement. This just, remember, giving you recommendation based on what you told me, where it hurt. Put it on your television. And don't take it off until you've accomplished the goal. Because here's what it's going to force you to do.
That's right.
It's going to force you to either watch television or get tunnel vision. It's going to force you to decide, do I get entertainment or do I have empowerment? It's all up to you. So with that, St. Louis, we'll see you soon. Anything you want to say, Honey Bunch?
No, you said it all. Tell everybody how on Facebook.
Facebook, I'm challenging you as well. Yes, she said there's no TV. No, there's no BV in TV. There's no GV in TV. That's right. There's no GV. There's no group volume in television, okay? So now, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see everybody at the top.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you.
Diamonds and above. I'll see you again when you cross over diamond. All right? All right, guys. See you guys real soon.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us today. We'll see you for the next one. Make sure you share this video, tag it. I want to make sure we got the whole time here so that you guys can experience it, see how we do what we do, and why it's growing so fast. This is it. And so tag your teams, share with everybody so they can plug into it. If you're just now logging on when it ends, go watch from the beginning so you can catch the whole deal. I shared in the beginning. Kenny Smith, new triple, going presidential this month. Multiple 7-figure earning industry. He shared after me, and then we had my husband close it out at the end. So this is how we do what we do with our Super Saturdays. We are going to Philadelphia next. We'll be back in Philly to do this again, and then from Philly we'll be going to Killeen, Texas after that to do another one. So we're on the road, we're doing the work, taking everybody with us. So love you guys, thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye.